Did you know that Northern Arizona was supposed to be Hollywood? Well, Teresa's given us a sneak peek of how Hollywood is returning to Prescott.
We are not in Hollywood and we are not at Sundance, but we are at an incredible film festival here in Prescott. It is actually the 14th annual Prescott Film Festival. I'm with Helen, who's the founder and the director. How many films this year?
37, counting the shorts.
Wow.
Yes.
And you have people coming from all over the state.
Yes, yes, and we've got filmmakers. We've got one flying in from Florida, and filmmakers from California, of course. So lots of filmmakers coming from all over the place too.
And some of these movies are already getting a lot of buzz.
Yes, Call Me Dancer is just winning across film festivals all over the United States.
What's the story?
It's about a guy who's in India and he wants to be a dancer, but how do you go from this lower middle class life to be a professional dancer from India? And just working hard and seeing his goal, and it's so inspiring.
I'm
really
thinking
inspiring.
like Slumdog, but dancier.
Dancier, and yeah, that guy is a nice looking guy.
Easy on the eyes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a visual medium.
Yes.
What else is your audience looking forward to?
Cowboy Poets. It's a film from a Scottish filmmaker who happened to be in Nevada, and he saw a poster for the Ely, Nevada Cowboy Poets Gathering, and he thought, cowboys and poets, what is that? And so he started doing research, and he ended up being fascinated and making a documentary. So Prescott has a Cowboy Poets Gathering in August every year. So Gail Steiger is a local Prescottonian cowboy poet, real cowboy. He's interviewed in the documentary. So Gail is coming. If you've never seen cowboy poetry, it's fascinating and just beautiful. I was like, blah, 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 and then I went to one, and it's just amazing. And this documentary shows the real cowboys and what they go through and how they create poetry. It's amazing.
What a perfect film to be in this milieu here. By the way, can you tell everyone where we are?
We are in the studio space of Yavapai College Film and Media Arts program. I'm also part of Yavapai College, which the festival is now. It's our 14th year, and we're just really excited about all the films. I mean, every year I think, oh no, everything's going to be streaming. I'm never going to find good films.
Yeah.
And every year I just get like blown away with amazing films.
And of course, here in the West, people do love the cowboy movies.
And we have 3 of them. We have the Cowboy Poets, we have Tokyo Cowboy, which is a narrative comedy, and then we have The Cowboy and the Queen, which is about Monty Roberts, the original horse whisperer. And he ended up with a friendship with Queen Elizabeth.
That's a very famous friendship because obviously she was a great horsewoman.
She was, and she heard about him and didn't believe it could possibly be true that he could train horses this way. And he showed her, and they became friends, and he was even at her funeral. He was invited to be part of her funeral. So,
do you have any comedies this year?
We do. We have the Tokyo Cowboy. What we find on the road is a road picture with some comedy, and that's one of the producers is Tim Disney of that film. And it's a sneak peek, actually.
You mean like Disney?
Disney.
Wow.
And it's getting distribution now, and so we have a sneak peek of it. It's going to be screening it'll be screening in theaters in September, but you can come here and see it early.
You can see it first. There is a very rich cinematic history in Arizona, and especially up here, so many Westerns were shot.
Yes, in Granite Dells. Lots of history, and we're just thrilled that we have a tax credit, an Arizona Film Tax Credit now, and a wonderful person, Matthew Earl Jones, who runs that office. It's part of the Commerce
You
Authority.
might know his brother.
Yes, James Earl Jones.
As in Darth Vader.
Darth Vader,
Yep.
yes. But he's not at all Darth Vader-ish. He's great.
No, the Force is with him.
It is. Yes, it is. But he's a great advocate for getting film back to Arizona, and now that the 3rd strike is probably over, I think we're going to start to pick up on that. So.
And you have workshops as well as screenings.
We do, and the Film and Media Arts program here at the college presents those. We have one that's how to stage safely and film a fight scene. And the guy who's doing the workshop, his name is Gary Montana, and he's been in over 900 films and TV shows. And he's moved to Yavapai County, and he's looking at starting a stunt school. up here.
That is so fun. I was just thinking like we could end this segment with like but we first have to take the workshop.
First we have to
You
take the
don't
workshop,
just start throwing fake punches.
You don't.
You
Yeah.
gotta first get your training,
Yes.
and you don't just get out your swords.
No.
And start with that.
You don't. You
So
just don't.
your festival opens July 17th.
Yes.
And can you just see a la carte? Can you see one movie, one short, or do you have to get a pass for the whole thing?
You can do one at a time. It's just absolutely fine. And you can do a platinum pass, which we have for, we have what we call the VIP Director's Loft. We have amazing food from El Gato Azul and Torme, that they're one of our sponsors, and your meals are all taken care of through the whole festival if you have a platinum pass.
Fancy. Okay, well, you can get your tickets online.
Yes, go to PrescottFilmFestival.com and you
Okay.
can find everything there.
Prescott Film Festival opening soon. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you.